Welcome back to another episode of Awajima Hyakkei, or Scenes from Awajima. So, in the previous episode, we had a really heavy one, that was talking about, generations and generation of people and how, generational, I guess, trauma and stuff can influence a generation down the line. We saw how different people were raised by obviously different parents, but characteristics from how they were raised by their parents, usually in this case it was a lot of the toxic traits, how they were being passed on, or sometimes even how a grandparent had a lot of influence on a child and stuff, a lot more sometimes than even the parent themselves. So it was a very heavy episode when it comes to that. But it was very interesting to see that entire cycle and how it happens and how someone tries to break out of that cycle and stuff like that. It was very emotional as always, right? But it was a fantastic one. But let's see what is going to be the next story in this entire anime here, in this entire crazy situation that we found ourselves in. So I guess if you want to watch this, Uncut Blood as well as on my Patreon in the description. And let's go into Awajima Hyakkei, episode 4. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kayo Yomogida and Saori Yamagata. That's how it usually is. Hmm. Europe. Ah, wow. Europe product. Ooh, I love the scene. Dude, the direction of the show is so gorgeous. Hmm. She read it like a book. Oh.
苦肉の策でしょうが、私のせい。はあ、私がこんな芸名つけたから。なわけないって。あんたがどうやったら私離れできるかが悩みの種ではあるけど、私が辞めることとは関係ないよ。何でも自分中心で考えるの悪い癖だよ。もっと大人になりな。お客さんの前では絶対そんな顔見
I like how she handled this. I like how she
あん
handled
た
it.
はみんなの王子様なんだから。
Do it in a realistic way, but also don't be overly harsh, right? Because obviously she was venting and stuff. But she was like, you know what? That's just how it is. Obviously, it's not because of your name or anything along those lines. I like how she said it. I think it was a really nice balance of not being too harsh, but also being realistic of it, like with the entire situation.
それで申し訳ないんですが、やっぱり結城とのエピソー
It
ド
is
は
sad
カッ
though.
トしてください。はい、それ以外はそのまま進めていただいて。はい。もったいない。ファンの子も喜ぶと思うのに。ファンを裏切ったのはあんたです。耳
Oof.
が痛いぜ。私に自立してほしいんでしょ。あんたの幻想なんかに頼らないで生きてやるわよ。うへー、いっちょまえ。泣きながら私の後追っかけてここ来たくせに。相手役はいつもあなた。これって運命ねと言ったのは私。腐れ縁と笑うのは二人。
Wow, that's it? Wakana Tabata. That's how you end that entire segment there? I'm sure it's probably gonna play into something else.
女優になったりするんかね。
何の話よ。ああ、朝からやっとるな。
そうそう。
いやー、そんなのは一握りだろう。
そうだよね。しかし、私らの娘がよくあんなとこ入れたもんよ。
意外と天才かもしれんぞ、うちの子。
何しろ私は淡島世界と無縁の人生を送ってきたんだから。
アホか。
かっこよさはイコール面白さ。じゃがいもみたいな顔が好きで、綺麗な男の人に見とれることはあってもそれ止まり。きらびやかさは重要じゃないの。あっちゃー、そういやおばちゃんに借りっぱなしだ。若ちゃん、あんた背高いし歌劇学校行ったらいいのに。もうおばちゃんがあんなこと言うから
that offhanded comment.
気になって淡島入っちゃったわよ。
あれ、
Wow.
そんなの見てんの珍しいね。
ちゃんと見とかないと後で感想聞かれる。
I really like the I really like how wait, let me go back to that to this scene here. I really like in this cover how it looks completely different from everything else in the show. I like kind of to show the entire glamour because everything in the show feels so dimmed down, so mellow. Especially here in this scene here with like normal people and how she's talking about, I never, looked for any kind of glamour. I always wanted to live like a normal life and stuff like that. And then you see the cover here contrasting everything that's been like that we're seeing here in their life to show the contrast between them. It's really cool. I really like this. Like this is a complete contrast to everything that we see. This cover here.
そんなの見てんの珍しいね。
It sticks out so
ち
much.
ゃんと見とかないと後で感想聞かれるから。
Really cool.
おばちゃん好きだもんな。
とうとかっか。エリザベート。エリザベート。トート様。
Hahaha.
おい、若菜帰ったぞ。
Separate beds?
ただいま。
夏休み中ずっといられんだ。
10日くらいかな。ああ、お腹すいた。
今日お寿司でも取ろうよ。
いいね。疲れた。おかえり。わあ、なんでエリザベート？おばちゃんに勧められたの。
お じのもう何回も見てんだよ。
おばちゃんがそろそろ返せって言うから自分で買ったわよ。漫才かコントか野球しか流れてなかったお茶の間にまさかのエリザベート。しかも浅上レオ様が素敵すぎる公演。あんたすごい世界に入ったんだね。
I always love, I think we saw this before in, I don't know if it was the previous episode or the episode prior to that. We saw how, one of the parents getting really into the entire, like shows and stuff like that, live shows, stage shows and stuff, because of their daughter getting into Awajima and stuff. Always really like this, like seeing parents being this enthusiastic about their kids, like either hobby or whatever they're doing, their kids' passion, right? And when the parents get really into it like this, it's really cool to see. I really like it. It's so wholesome.
あんたがこの先ものになるかならないか、そもそも卒業できるのかわかんないけどさ、合格できるだけの何かの目を持っていたということじゃない？咲かせられるかはわかんないけど。でも、何がしかの目があったのに、お母ちゃんが摘んでしまったかもしれないって思ったんだよ。おばちゃんに感謝だわ。
お母さんの目はトート様が咲かせたんだよね。
そうなの。世の中にこんな美しい人がいたなんて。お母ちゃん、何にも知らなかった。今度おばちゃんに連れてってもらうの。
おばちゃん、しめしめって顔してたな。
竹原先輩の言葉を思い出した。綺麗事じゃないの。舞台に立った人間が勝つの。そういう世界なの。そういう世界でやっていく自信。私の友達でここに一緒に通う約束をした人がいて、でも私だけが通うことになってしまって、1年の間ずっとそのことを考えてたの。その人のこと。そうしたら1年が過ぎたの。2年目の今も考えていて、その人のことを考え続けるうちはここにいるのだと思ったの。その人がどんな人でどんな事情で淡島にいないのかはわからない。でもその人じゃない私がいるんだ。私が淡島にいる意味、もっとちゃんと考えよう。あんた淡島受かったの？まぐれあたりかな。私なんかがね。あんなことは言うべきじゃなかった。本当はね、すごく頑張ったよ。私。外出許可証です。はい、確かに。
Nice. That feels
本
like
現までには戻るようにね。
that feels like she's gaining a bit of confidence in that, right? Being like, I shouldn't have said that, right? That feels like, because obviously denying your own hard work and your own potential talent feels like the lack of confidence, but here is her being like, I shouldn't have said that. I worked really hard for it. I like that. I like that she's acknowledging it and that she is, I feel like that's a good step in like becoming more confident, right?
やったー。まずどこ行こっか。
God, I love the direction. So many gorgeous shots in this anime, man. Oh, wow. Next story. Oh, it's actually the same story. Well, continuing on from this one, I should say. Oh. Oh no!
ごめんなさい。いえ、こちらこそ。あんたは何しとんの？
Campus leave request. Oh, yeah.
そんな。
うん
すいません。洗って返します。いいです。大丈夫です。すいません。しないでください。
That's a cute interaction.
淡 島のお嬢さんだ。ばあちゃんはそう呼んでいた。
淡島のお嬢さんだね。頑張るんだよ。
やべえ。引かれた。
No, you're cute.
多分洗って貸します。男のくせにそこまでするか、キモって思われてるよ。思われてないかもしんないけど、俺は言われたことがある。ハンカチにはアイロンをかけて常に持っています。いえ、母ではなく自分でやります。そもそもハンカチを持っていることがキモいと笑われたことがありました。
Hey, do what you must.
なんでだよ、トイレ行ったら手洗うじゃんか。俺はきちんとしてるのが好きなんだ。綺麗好きだし。淡島感激は何度かしている。ばあちゃんが好きだったからな。ばあちゃん、デイサービスもう終わったの？
今、ただのさんが送ってくれてね。これくれたのよ。うちで好きなのおばあちゃんとたっちゃんしかいないから一緒に行こうよ。
Me and my girl, Awajima review. Let's
そんなんい
go.
ちいち見てないって。見てるよ絶対。本当にぐっちゃぐちゃだったもん。カバンの下の方に行っちゃって忘れてたんだよ。よりによってそれ拾われたんや。でも英語やったね。
Yeah, he's cute.
洗って返しますなんて見習いたい。あの気配り。
今日会った子たちもいつか舞台で会うんかな。ばあちゃんが死んだら
Whoa.
どうしよう。気の合う友達もいなくて、趣味は家事と淡島見ること。
Hmm.
同行の死を見つけよう。
You got this. You got this.
はい。
よかった出た。タクトあんた今日塾休める？
は？
みんなして大げさなんだから。
Oh no.
大げさじゃないわよ。もうあちこちガタが来てるんだからね。
Oh, it's just a leg. Okay.
タクちゃんごめんね。今度の公演、ばあちゃんの代わりに誰かお友達誘って行っといで。
いいよ。ばあちゃん楽しみにしてたやつじゃん。治ったら一緒に行こうぜ。
ダメよ、もったいないじゃない。行ってばあちゃんに感想を聞かせてよ。
誘える友達なんていないんだよ、俺。
Mm-hmm.
言ってもいいけど、お母さんよくわかんないわよ。あ、お姉ちゃん、あんたどうよ。青島？ごめん、興味ない。
いいよ、一人で行くか
Yeah.
ら。
Sounds about right.
気軽に誘える友達欲しいな。
Look at the manga collection in the back as well.
友達じゃないけど、最近
さやかさん。
さやかさん。つっても2、3回絡んだだけ。厚かましいかな。
It's an online friend? You got this. You got this. Come on. There's a pretty high chance that she turns you down, but it's fine.
返事早っ。どうか無理せず。でもよかった。
Okay, that's a nice
見て
reply.
回るようで。さやかさん、どんな人なんだろう。いつも
It's kind of like a
おしゃれ
pen
な写真
pal,
あげてるんだよ
right?
な。
It seems that
旅
way.
行にもよく行く人みたいだ。上品そうな人ではあるけど、あんまし若くはなさそう。昔のこと詳しいっぽいし。まあ俺、年寄り受けはいい方だし、緊張しなくて済むのはありがたい。そんなことを考えつつ、心のどこかで期待もしていた。
Oh, here she is.
あなたがタクトくん？さやかです。はじめまして。
95年平娘役トップの和樹泉さんにそっくりだ。ばあちゃんのビデオで何回も見ました。
嬉しい。淡島に入るのは私の夢の一つだったの。
僕もです。もし僕が女の子だったら
He's so cute. He's so wholesome. What a guy.
なんだよ今
Oh, that was a dream. Ah,
淡島は好きだけど目指したことはないぞ
stop.
自分が女の子だったらなんて
They got me. They got
遅
me.
刻する
Oh.
おじさんタクト君ですよねさやかです仲間を気取ってたわけじゃないんですこれ本名なんです
Oh, okay.
がっかりさせて申し訳ないがっかりなんていうか初めまして
Okay. I was worried for a
こ
second.
れまでのやりとりに一人称ってなかったなこれよかったらおばあ様にどうぞお大事になさってくださいわざわざすみませんいい人だ
Yeah, he seems nice. It is a bit strange that he maybe never clarified it before, I guess, because I'm sure that he knows that everyone's gonna think that it is a girl, because Sayaka is a lot more of a common female name, right, than it is a male name. But you know what? He seems like a nice guy. I was worried for a second.
淡島はね僕の憧れなんです30半ばの親父が言うことじゃないけど
It's cool.
頃からキラキラとした綺麗なものが好きで憧れるすべてのものが詰まってて女の子になりたいわけではなかったんだけどただただ憧れる世界が
Aww.
淡島には
I feel like this story here.
わかる女になりたいわけじゃないただ男でいることに後ろめたさを感じてただけだ
Interesting.
彩香さんに会えてよかったな
That's so interesting.
俺多分今のまま順調に成長するとさやかさんみたいなおじさんになると思うでもそれ
I was gonna
悪く
say
ないなって思ったんだ
it's not
キ
too
ラ
bad.
キラしていてどこか儚げで綺麗なものたち大好き
Wow. Wait, I think there's a bit of an after-credit scene.
さやかさん以外の友達もできました
Oh, nice.
と言ってもさやかさんの紹介で俺と同じ高校生の娘を持つ
That's
元気なお
cute.
母さんです
タクト君いい子だからうちの娘のボーイフレンドに欲しいよ
Wow.
ばあちゃんの友達からもよく聞かされるフレーズです
Ha.
はじめまして
ちゃんとご挨拶なさいはいっていうか何この後急ぐんだけど一緒にご飯食べてくでしょいいよ二人で行ってくればいいじゃんもうせっかく紹介したのにごめんなさいね失礼な態度で何回か淡島も連れてきてるんだけど反応悪いし
Completely different world from
可愛
him.
いけど住む世界が違う
Yeah, exactly.
でも可愛い可愛いし背も高くてスラッとしてて声も素敵だった女優とか興味ないかなやっぱりそう思う前に一度前田さんと娘さんとでカラオケ行ったんだけど
Wow.
歌も上手なんだよああ見えてお母さんと仲良しなんだってそっか俺がいたから一緒にいづらかったのかな一晩中淡島談義に花を咲かせ俺もさやかさんもガールフレンドはまだまだ先の話と感じた夜でした
That's a crazy way to end this. That's a crazy way to conclude that entire thought experiment that they were having there. I realize we're not getting girlfriends anytime soon. To be fair, they gave off, even he gives off such a big, like, not even parent energy, but grandparent energy. And it's great. I love it. I live for it. You know, being like, wow, she has such a great voice. I wonder if she was interested in acting classes, or like, it's so cool to see her getting along with her mom and stuff, right? It's so cute. He's such a wholesome guy. Oh man, I love the story. It was such a feel-good story, but I love this entire final story here. Out of the three in this one, like all of them were great, but this final one, I don't know why, I love it a lot. I love it a lot of being yourself, having interests that might not be like the general interest of other people your age, like your peers, especially guys, right? But still kind of like not really caring too much, not confronting to like any kind of like pressure and stuff, but just trying to find people who also share your interests, as opposed to changing your interests to be aligned with everyone else. I really like that, right? Because usually you see people being scared of like expressing their interests, or like try to maybe find different interests that are more aligned with like what the norm would be, the expectation would be, and thus they end up forgetting their old passion or interest. But I like how he isn't like that, right? He isn't trying to conform to, you know, what other people have who have like big friend groups and stuff. He's trying to find people within this interest who he can just be passionate about this topic with, right? It's just so cool. It's so cool. I really like this guy. He's such a wholesome guy. He seems like a great one, a great guy, a great friend, right? I really like how he also resonates more with like older people as opposed to like people his age. That's really cute to see as well, right? It makes sense though, right? It makes a lot of sense because of the nature of his interest there, right? It's so cute. It's so cute. I love the show, man. Every single episode is just absolutely fantastic. Love the direction of it. I've talked about it a bit more during the episode and during the previous episodes as well. I love the direction of the show. Like, the animation isn't like out of this world, but the art is gorgeous and the direction actually elevates it so much that it doesn't need like insane animation, like always something happening. It feels perfect the way that it's done. I love it. I love it. It is pretty artsy, I guess, a bit different than usual, than what you would expect from a I guess an anime nowadays, but I love it. It does not diminish it whatsoever. In fact, I think it highlights a lot of the strengths of the show, and it does it in a fantastic way. So absolutely love the show, absolutely love it. But I guess for now, that's gonna be it. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.